Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will learn how we can create a different type of arc in a FreeCAD Sketcher Workbench. So for this tutorial I am using the FreeCAD version 1.0, so you must have at least 1.0 or higher version of a FreeCAD. So first I will create a new file and then I will insert a body, and on the origin plane and select the front plane and create a sketch. And now let's hide the origin plane by pressing the spacebar. In FreeCAD we can create a different type of arc. As you can see here, we can create a arc by center, create a arc by 3 point, and ellipse, hyperbola and parabola are the special type of arc. So you can also see the keyboard shortcut for the each arc. You can maintain this keyboard shortcut in an Excel file for each and every tool. If you hover your mouse to the tool, you will see the keyboard shortcut like coincidence constraint 3, and if you expand this, horizontal H, V. So now let's go one by one. So first we will create a arc by center. So here I will click on this tool. So this is the arc by center. So first we have to select the center. So center could be anywhere. So where you will click your mouse on the screen of your FreeCAD, it will be considered as a center. So let's take a center of our origin. So once you click on it, you will get here the angle and this diameter. So here I will select my first point. I click my first point here and I will give the angle here. So for example, I want angle 45 degrees, so I can directly enter it. So you can see that arc by center is created. So here if we draw the line, so this point is passing through this center. So this is an imaginary line, and make it construction, and now let's make it a horizontal. So here arc by center is created, and we can specify the radius dimension for this arc. Let's make a 250. So here you can see that arc by center is created, even though this construction geometry is just for reference one. Now we will create our second arc, which is create arc by 3 point. Click on it, and now here I will select the 3 point, first point, second point, and here third point I can take on the top side or I can take it on the bottom side. So I will take it on the top side, and now to make it a concentric, let's merge it with the origin, provide the coincidence constraint, and here is our arc is created, and we will simply select the radius dimension and let's constrain it. Let's make it a 150. Now here if you see, when we create a arc by 3 point, so it is not a constraint, so we will make it a constraint if I want the half circle. So this is how we have created the points. We have created first point here, second point here, and third point we have click here on upper side. You can click on the lower side. You can take this axis, you can take first point here, second point here, third point on this side, or similarly first point here, second point here, and third point here. So I use a 3 point arc a lot apart from this arc by center, because it's provide you the ability to select a point. If I wanted to draw the smaller arc, then I will select the point closer. If I wanted to draw the bigger arc, then I can select the arc size. I will take this bottom right. So this is a very convenient to create an arc by 3 points. Now let's move to the other type of a creation of arc, for arc of ellipse. So ellipse is a type of a arc, but it has a control points which we will see when we create it. So let's expand it and create arc of ellipse. So here I will select one point here, second point here, and I will create my arc like where I will drop this my point, it will be get created. So let's I wanted to drop my point here. So now here you can see that we have 4 control points, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So to control it we have to define this length. So select horizontal dimension, select this line and let's provide it a 200 mm. Vertical I wanted to control it, so I will select this point and this point. So here specific I will select the vertical dimension, select this and this, and let's provide a 400 mm. So this is how ellipse is a special type of arc and you can create it. Now I wanted to remove it, so I can simply make it a coincidence with it, or I can trim it. So let's make a coincidence, let's make a coincidence, and here we can see that relation is not applied horizontal and vertical. So I will make it horizontal, I will select it and I will make it vertical. Now still it is not fully constrained, so we will select it and add a coincidence relation, and I will also select this and this and add a coincidence relation. So let's see, there is some conflict, so we will press Ctrl Z and extend it here. Now let's try the trim tool. So trim tool is working, and now let's close this profile, select a line tool and join it. So ellipse is useful when you are creating any surface body. And let's come out of the sketch. So you can see that this profile is created, we can simply pad it. So this is a Sketcher tutorial, so we will not go about the solid modeling tools. So this is how we can create a ellipse. Now let's move to the next tool. Our next tool is to create a hyperbola. So I will again on the origin plane and press 0 for isometric, zoom it, and we will again select the front plane and click on the sketch. Now let's off the origin plane, and now we will create a hyperbola. So here we will select create arc of a hyperbola. So here we require 4 control points in hyperbola. So first point I will select here, second point I will select on origin, and here you can see that imaginary hyperbola is showing. So I will click my third point here and I will click my fourth point here. So you can see that hyperbola is created, and now let's apply the relevant horizontal and vertical constraint. So make it horizontal, select it and make it vertical, and now I will select this point and this point and add a vertical. And now if you wanted to control the position, then we have to fix these 2 points. Let's select it and let's make it 100 mm, and let's select this point. Let's first see what happened. So you can see that this point and this point is a control point, so we will also constrain it, and let's make it 200. And now these 2 points we will connect with a line, and let's see, let's provide the dimension. Let's make 100 mm. So you can see that control points are different in hyperbola, and this is how you can create a sketch of a hyperbola, and you can create a pad. This parabola, hyperbola and ellipse are used in surface modeling. Now let's move to the next tool. Now our next tool is to create a parabola. So here I will on the again origin plane, and select this front plane and click on the sketch. Now we will create the arc of a parabola. So here I will select the create arc of a parabola options, and now here I will select my first point here, second point on origin, and you can see that imaginary parabola is showing. So third point I will select this, and I will create the parabola. So now this is control with first point and second point. So let's add a dimension, select this and this, and let's add a 50 mm, and same way we can connect this and this and add it horizontal. And now let's see what is the constraint. So let's provide the vertical dimension, select a smart dimension, select this and this, and let's provide a 30 mm, and let's come out of the sketch. So this is how we have created the different type of arc in a FreeCAD Sketcher Workbench: arc by center, arc by 3-point, arc of ellipse, arc of a hyperbola, and arc of a parabola. So this is all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your valuable time.